25 days until the election, and we know it's tough to keep up.
Yeah, it is. NBC5 political reporter Marianne Ahern has been following it all for us. That's her job. She joins us with a look at the highlights of this week.
Of course, there are big takeaways both nationally and locally as we get closer to Election Day. So let's start with the presidential race.
Lies and misinformation. He spends full time talking.
Kamala Harris launched a media blitz this week, appearing on several popular shows in New York.
Name calling and demeaning people.
From The View to Howard Stern.
Madam Vice President, thanks so much.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and also
what do you make of that?
The Caller Daddy podcast. Harris, who has been criticized for not participating in enough interviews, also sat down with CBS News 60 Minutes.
It is not right that teachers and nurses and firefighters are paying a higher tax rate than billionaires and the biggest corporations. And I plan on making that fair.
Donald Trump declined an interview with 60 Minutes and accused CBS of editing the interview to make Harris look better. Takeaway number 2, the former president hit Pennsylvania hard this week, the Keystone State considered one of the most important in this race. Trump returned to Butler, where the first assassination attempt happened, Reading, and Scranton, the hometown of President Joe Biden.
If we win Pennsylvania, we win the whole thing. It's very simple. And your taxes will come down and your safety will go up.
Former President Barack Obama headed to Pittsburgh to stump for the Harris-Walz camp this week. Our final takeaway, in November, for the first time, Chicagoans will elect 10 members to the school board. Mayor Brandon Johnson will still appoint 11 members, meaning he will have a majority. By 2027, it will be a fully elected board.
What's being carried out right now is my authority as mayor of the city of Chicago.
Playing a big role in these elections is whether candidates support the mayor, his plans to fire the CPS CEO Pedro Martinez, and how to fill the multi-million-dollar CPS budget hole. A big sticking point is Martinez's contract. It calls for a 6-month notice.
I love this job. I want to stay in this job as long as possible. I'm never against somebody wanting to change in leadership for the right reasons, but my contract is really clear.
For more on all that's happening in politics this week, please join us on The Brief, streaming now on YouTube. Marianne Ahern, NBC5 News.
And an FYI, you can also watch The Brief every Sunday night at 8 p.m. everywhere you stream NBC5 News. This week's topics include, can the president lower your grocery bill? And do celebrity endorsements matter?